Hello! So, it's 2014, people! It's so exciting! And I'm actually going to talk to you today about what I discovered in 2013. What kind of like the main kind of like finding one of them was for me. And that's all of the importance behind the chakra points and vortices of our earth. So I traveled to all these different ones and I was just pulled to them and yearned to them. And so then when I went, there was all these transformational things that happened to me. So the thing that's so amazing about these chakra points and vortices is that they're matching and mimicking the vibration of our chakra points in our body. And so what they are is they're like the collective magnification, like the embodiment of the higher aspect of these chakras in our body on Gaia, on Earth. And so as we like raise our frequency beyond just an individual, we become aligned with the frequencies of Gaia's chakra points, of like the major like power points of Earth. And so it's really important to start aligning with those frequencies so that we can get like the true frequency within ourselves and our chakra points. There are chakra points and vortices. And so I wanted to explain where they are on Earth and what's the difference between the two. So vortices actually have the energy coming up and out, and chakra points having coming in like this. And so it's like where all the new information comes in, and then vortices are like energizers out. And they can go both directions, but there's a dominant energy in each of these locations. So you could have, like here, the Sedona vortex, where the energy is going up and out, but you can also have the chakra energy coming in, but the dominant energy is going up. So I want to go through the list of the chakra points on Earth. Online, there's different opinions of what these different chakra points and vortices are, and of course they're all valid. And for me, what I've experienced and what I've downloaded and my perspective on them is what I'm going to deliver today. And based on what I received, I also confirmed this with Bashar, and he confirmed these locations on Earth as well. And so let's start at the beginning. So the base chakra, the root chakra of our planet, is in Uluru, Australia. And as you can see, the chakra points actually go in a spiral around the Earth going up, which is interesting. So the base chakra is in Uluru, Australia. And then going up a little bit is the sacral chakra, which is in Lake Titicaca in Peru. The solar plexus of the planet are in the location of Mount Fuji in Japan. And right now, you know, there's a lot of spilling and radiation happening, and so that's symbolized in also the detoxing of that aspect of ourselves collectively as we're letting that kind of spew out and detox. So it's an interesting process, that looking at the different chakra points with what's going on in the different parts of the world. So the heart chakra, and where I was earlier this year, is in Maui, in Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands, which represent the heart chakra of the planet and our true like natural vibration. And then the throat chakra, interestingly enough, is in Glastonbury, England. And so that's where all of the communication is. It's like the communication headquarters of the earth. And we can see that symbolized in the crop circles, you know, telling us the new downloads, the new symbols, and also in the 3D aspect, all of the communication coming out, you know, for all the banking and everything happening in London in that general area. So that's the throat chakra of the planet. So moving up to the third eye, which are located in the Himalayan mountains. And of course you can see that symbolized in Indian culture with the third eye and all of the Buddhist symbology there. And so that's where we see into these other dimensions and these other portals. And then the crown chakra of the planet is in Mount Shasta in California. And there's a lot of differing opinions. Some people say that it's the root chakra. In my experience, having been there twice, it's so the crown chakra. I mean, the energy is just like, oh, like all of it is coming into you through that portal. So that's the crown chakra, at least from my perspective. And the cool thing is when you're in any of these locations, they're all interconnected. And there's like these wormholes going to each one. So you can be in Mount Shasta and you can have full visceral connection to Mount Fuji in Japan. Or you can be in Maui and have full contact with like your sacral chakra in Lake Titicaca. So it's like these different places can move through you and teach you different things. The other thing that happens when you're in these different locations is it brings up your stuff. So it's the purifying like agent. It's the purifying like real vibration of that chakra. So if there's anything lower, for instance, when I was in Maui, I was having some stuff going on with my sacral chakra, and being in Maui in the heart chakra, it's like, we got to bring that stuff up to the surface. We got to work through this. So it's like they're very extreme places in the way of getting to expand yourself and look at everything going on. And if you go into them with very positive vibration, then it just will expand all of your connections with other dimensions and with yourself. So they're very powerful places. So the other aspect are the vortices of the planet. And vortices, as we said, are the energy going up, and then the chakra's energy going down. And so I'm here in the most powerful vortex in the Western Hemisphere, which is Sedona, Arizona. And behind me is Cathedral Rock. And this is one of the major vortices here in Sedona, and it's the feminine vortex. And so all of this feminine energy is like flowing through right into the camera, right into your home. And it's a really special place. And so another vortex, major vortex, is in Cairo in Egypt, where the pyramids are. And of course there's minor vortices and minor chakra points all around the world. So there's other power spots too, but these are the main ones to be focusing on for the hybrid landings, for like the major frequency downloads and shifts. So it's really important, if you're feeling called to these places, to go, like to physically show up there, because in being there, it's completely transformative. I mean, my year of 2013 was the year of transformation, and being in these places really assisted that. And so I highly recommend it. And as well, if you have hybrid kids, or you're a part of First Contact and you feel that pull, these places are very important, because they're going to be the places where we set up communities. And here in Sedona, it's the hybrid headquarters that it's been coined. So it's the place where all of the convergence of the hybrid parents and all of the information necessary is downloaded to us in this location to be dispersed through the networks, through these other chakra points to you right now. They're like, Bridget, do this video. And so I woke up and did this video. So I'm getting the downloads of what I need to do. So this is a major place and major portal for that. So in these major power points, and specifically in Sedona, there's going to be these enclaves, these sanctuaries, these pristine environments that not only for the hybrid kids, because they exist in that frequency, they exist in that dimension. So them being like in a city or in somewhere like that, they're like, what? Like they couldn't even exist there. So they're like, okay, we need to come to the highest places on earth possible, in the most pristine, beautiful locations, to even begin to land and be with you humans. So that's what's really we're looking at now, is like, how do we create in ourselves these environments for them to be able to be with us, and really us being in these places shift us to that pristine, pure frequency. So if you'd like to learn more about these chakra points and vortices, there's a link below where you can visit harmoniousearth.org, which is our sister site, which is the housing framework for our fifth dimensional world, which is, how we do economy, how we do money, how we interact together, all of the things that we need to know. So that's becoming, we have the hybrids in the landing, and then it's like, how do we do it? And it's like Harmonious Earth is the platform for us to go from 3D, into the fifth dimensional realm, and how to practically do it as humans in our day-to-day lives. So that's the site for that. So there's a picture there with all the major vortices and all the minor vortices. And so you can go there and kind of like play with them and discover which ones you're attracted to, and read about all their different flavors and descriptions that I've compiled there. And if you can't visit right now, at least meditate on these different locations. Look at the pictures of them. Feel the frequency. Call in the devas, like call in that chakra point, and it'll start to work with you. And then as soon as you can, if you're attracted, go visit these places, because it'll be life-changing, and it's super powerful for personal transformation and for first contact. So if you're feeling attracted to any of these locations in particular, please let me know. Like, if you're like, I'm assigned to that place. I'm assigned to set up shop and set up community and live in a new way in that location. Please let me know, and let us at Harmonious Earth and Hybrid Children Community know, so that we can have you be that diplomat, be that beacon in that location, because we're going to be setting up these different communities in all of these different chakra points and vortices. So let me know. And so I'm really excited I got to share all of that with you, and that it all came to fruition, and I have like this like package now of understanding. And so feel free to indulge in it and spread the word about it and enjoy the different chakra point and vortice energies of yourself. Bye!